Good morning, guys. I thought I would sit here in the car with my McDonald's and do a little life update. First of all, yes, I did have a mental breakdown the other day, but I am okay. Even if I'm not, I will be okay. It was one of those days I don't know, I drove over an hour for an appointment, like a doctor's appointment that I've been waiting forever for, and I was so crunched for time, I don't know. Anyways, I missed my appointment. I was so upset, and it's a real struggle for me, just juggling everything right now and trying to be on top of everything, and then dealing with the loss of my brother. I'm still very much reliving that experience all the time, and very depressed and crying about that a lot. I still can't really process that. It just hurts way too much. So this entire process of trying to plan his services, and I feel really guilty that we haven't had his services yet, but it's just me. My mom is helping with some things, don't get me wrong, but it's all up to me. And I really want my brother to have the best service possible. He deserves that, and I feel so bad that it's been so long. And I have so much. Yeah, it's really fucking hard, and it's really taking a toll on me, and starting a new job, which I love the new job, by the way. That's going well, and hopefully, will only get better as I learn more. Bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. I haven't had one in so long. I love them. And of course the hash brown. I can't touch my coffee for a while because I know it's too hot. But anyways, I'm also having an existential crisis. My whole life I have been terrified of death and anything happening to my loved ones or me, and what happens afterwards. I'm not morbidly obsessed, I'm into death or anything, but I'm fascinated because I'm so scared of it. I want to know as much as possible, So I watch a lot of people's testimonies on their near-death experiences, and I've read books and stuff. I love learning about psychic and medium abilities. I'm very intuitive. So I like to work on strengthening my own intuition, and I believe that we all have psychic gifts, and that we all can learn to tap into them and grow them. Oh my god, look at this shit. It's so good. So anyway, I've just been thinking a lot about what this life is, and there's so many theories, and I don't know, I'm just really struggling because I believe in a higher power, not the kind that religion does, but I think all religions have their place and stuff, and that they all serve a purpose. My son told me he wants to be a Christian. I don't even know if he knows what that means. I think he just heard it online. So I'm all right, we're gonna study all religions so you can make an informed choice. But I respect and stand behind whatever you want to believe in. Well, I feel my job as his parent is to help him make informed choices by not just teaching him one way so that he thinks everything else is wrong. And I wasn't I was in my 20s when I first started. I mean, I was never really religious, but it was a time where I was a Christian. And I was in my 20s before I like started looking into learning about other religions, and I was just shocked to find out like how similar a lot of the beliefs are, you know. There's a fucking fly in here. Get. Man, I was trying to make a TikTok. This is gonna turn into a whole YouTube video. So anyways, so I just want to do that for him. I just want to make sure that he has all the information about what else is out there, or at least as much as possible. And but me, for myself, like on a much deeper level, I'm like, why are we here? What is this life? What are dreams? I do not believe that dreams are just some subconscious show that goes on when we're asleep. Like, I don't believe that at all. I've had some of the craziest, most profound fucking dreams. Like, I plan on like making YouTube videos sharing like those dreams and stuff, because I'm telling you, it's been crazy. I've dreamed about dying. I've dreamed of things that I didn't know were a thing, and until after I had the dreams, like I heard other people talking about, like, for instance, light orbs. I didn't know what the fuck light orbs were, and I had a dream about a light orb, and it was a pretty cool dream. You know, and back in my 20s, you know, I was very curious and stuff, and I looked into like quantum mechanics and quantum physics and stuff like that. And there was some really cool stuff I learned, like the double blind experiment and stuff. And I'm like, so what does that mean in regards to who and what we are, and why we might be here? And I don't know, it's just fucking crazy to me, but I want to get to the bottom of it. And so I'm like constantly on this search for more information about, you know, this life and stuff like that. And not only that, like, I'm about to turn 37, and I know that's not like super old, but still, like, you know, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to have kids. And there's like, I feel like I'm never going to meet anyone, and I'm never going to experience like getting married. I'm never going to find a good father figure for my son. And I feel like it's too late for that because he's already 9, and I feel really guilty. We were, when we were traveling, we stopped at a rest area, and there was this huge Indian family that came out, and they were so loud, and there were like all ages, from grandparents to little kids to teenagers, all running around the parking lot. It was so cute. And Jackson and I sat and watched them, and we both looked at each other and we were like, I want that. Like, there were 4 cars of friggin' people in this family, and they were having such a good time stopping at the rest area together. It was just so precious. And, you know, Jackson and I both want a big family, and I have to, you know, I'm afraid that's never gonna happen. Aha, I got rid of the fly. So anyways, I had like a mental breakdown and an existential crisis. I called my mom from a parking lot crying and like going off about everything. And not only that, I'm dealing with some really heavy shit, like with my brother. I have my brother and my family. Like, I have some pretty deep grudges that I'm holding and that I'm not speaking about right now, even though I kind of want to pop off. Like, I'm really holding a lot of shit in. So dealing with the grief of my brother and all this stuff, and then on top of it, just having to deal with shitty people, and I have a lot of anger boiling beneath the surface that I feel like is gonna explode at any minute. Yeah, but I'm okay. Practicing self-care. We'll get there. Anyway, how are you guys? I love you. Thanks for being here. Bye.